For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. As folks continue talking about Katt Williams' viral interview on Club Shay Shay, many fans are seeking out the reactions of the comedians Katt mentioned throughout the conversation. During the discussion, Katt would negatively mention several of the original kings of comedy, specifically Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer. Now, the beef between Steve Harvey and Katt Williams is over 15 years old at this point. Back in 2009, the two comedians would co-headline a show in Detroit, and prior to the show, Katt would challenge Harvey to a joke-off in order to prove who the true king of comedy was. Even though Harvey wouldn't acknowledge the challenge, that didn't stop Katt from roasting him when the time came.
All this money y'all spent on them motherfucking tickets and talked about a lady in the audience for 15 goddamn minutes. Nigga should have talked about me the way I've been to talk about his bitch man. Should have fucking been back to a championship, my nigga. You did. You see that nigga had to take off that lace front high top fade before he came out here to battle me, goddamn. I plays no motherfucking game, Steve. I'm a little nigga, I fight dirty. What the f*** is he thinking about? When he trying to copy off me and bring that ugly ass, sparkly ass tie out with a regular black suit like he was going to a funeral. Yours, nigga, yours. That nigga think I give a f***. I gives less than a f***. Whatever less than a f*** is. You the one came out here and told jokes about if a bitch lick you on the left nipple, you buy that bitch a car. If that ain't the trickiest shit I ever heard.
Interestingly enough, as Katt's words on Club Shay Shay began making its rounds, a previous interview taped in earlier 2023 features Don D.C. Curry revealing the origins of their rivalry. According to Curry, Katt and his son saw Steve Harvey in the mall. The boys wanted a picture, but instead were rejected by Harvey. His alleged response to them, "Who is Katt Williams?" In addition to his feud with Steve Harvey, Katt also had disparaging words for Cedric the Entertainer, who he accused of stealing one of his jokes. The story first broke back in 2021, where Katt told audiences his closing joke, which was used on Comedy View, was stolen by Cedric the Entertainer. According to Katt, Cedric would use the joke in the 2000 film The Original Kings of Comedy. Now, just last year, Cedric would make an appearance on Shannon Sharpe's podcast to deny any theft. However, with this most recent interview, Katt has reignited those rumors. Katt had words for several of his peers throughout the 2-hour and 45-minute conversation. He gave props to the younger generation of comedians while praising the comedy of Dave Chappelle, Patrice O'Neal, and Bernie Mac. Because Katt mentioned 3 out of the 4 comedians involved in Original Kings of Comedy, fans would notice that he didn't have too much to say about D.L. Hughley, and D.L. didn't have much to say about Katt Williams' comments. One user would directly at D.L. Hughley by saying, "DL said he talking about them niggas and not me, okay?" Another would chime in and at DL saying, "So, any Katt news? Ain't no way the great D.L. Hughley ain't got nothing to say. Not nothing? Not even Katt said what he said? I'm just jabbing, bro." The messages would get DL's attention, as he would respond by simply laughing with nothing more to add. Now, DL is known for keeping an active social media account, consistently giving his commentary on anything political or pop culture related. However, he has been silent about Katt's interview. Some online expressed that they wish Katt had more to say about DL. I was hoping Katt would gather DL Hughley in this interview. He really been getting by unscathed for way too long. Another would share a gif of a relieved Denzel Washington from the film Fallen. The expression would be used to show how thankful Hughley was for not being mentioned. The caption read, "DL, 2 hours and 42 minutes in to the interview." One user would even respond to another who listed several comedians they didn't find funny, including Hughley. The user who defended DL said, "Ma'am, Katt Williams himself said no DL Hughley slander will be tolerated, and I wholeheartedly agree. Say whatever you want to say about the rest of those losers, but nigga, DL was always funny." So what do you guys think about Katt Williams' comments on the Original Kings of Comedy, and should DL stand up for his peers? Let's talk about it more in the comments below, and stay up to date for the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba.